Bill Remmer. You knew about her climbing trees, and you let that go. How the hell are you raising your child? She's growing strong and well, as you can see. You're raising that girl like a wild beast. My God. Mrs. Mona raised her voice and made a fuss as Bill snooped around the window, deafeningly. Layla perched on the thin branch and watched the mini birds playing on the thicket. After watching over the girl for a couple of months, Layla Llewellyn was proven to be a curious child who wanted to know more about the world. Flowers and grass, birds and insects. Anything that caught her eyes amazed and piqued her interest. One day at night, when Layla wasn't returning for dinner, Bill had gone deep into the forest to find Layla sitting by the river, looking at a flock of water birds. She was so focused that she couldn't even hear Bill calling her name again and again. After spitting out a couple of more harsh lectures, Mrs. Mona had returned home. Bill had slowly walked out to the back of his cabin. Uncle Layla delightedly waved towards him. The child, who came down from the tree as quickly as she went up, hurriedly dashed towards Bill. The dull gray one-piece dress Layla was wearing had short sleeves and was ragged. Her hand-me-down-like clothes seemed inappropriate when meeting the Duke, so Bill had made his decision to buy her new clothes. Get ready and come out, Bill said impulsively when the two arrived in front of the backdoor cabin. Ah, Uncle. We're going downtown to buy some clothes so you don't have to look so puzzled. Bill awkwardly gave off a dry cough and scratched his back neck. Duke Herhart will be here soon, so it'll be a bit weird to greet him with your state right now. By the Duke, you mean the owner of this land, right? Yes. Since it's Brick, he'll be back. Break. Does the Duke attend school? Layla frowned as she tilted her head. Bill grinned and stroked the child's disheveled hair. The Duke is only 18 years old, so he has no choice but to attend school. What? 18 years old? The Duke? Bill's laughter grew louder at the child's stunned expression. The child's fluffy hair that Bill had touched with his rough fingertips was as soft as cotton. A train from the capital had entered the platform at the Carlsbad station. The waiting servants approached the private section of the station. By the time they lined up in a straight posture, a tall, slim boy descended onto the platform. Hello, master. Starting with the polite greeting of the butler Hessen, all the other servants soon bowed their heads towards the boy. With a straight, graceful manner, Matthias responded to their greetings with a light but silent salute. His rosy lips were curled up in a smile that was neither excessive nor insufficient. It wasn't until Matthias took a few steps when the Herhart servants began to move. The onlookers quickly backed away and opened the path for the young master to pass. Matthias walked past the platform without showing any chance of slowing down. A carriage. Matthias smirked as he found a carriage waiting for him in front of the station. Ah, yes, master. Madame Norma doesn't believe cars are trustworthy. I know. For grandmother, cars are simply a lump of iron that is unbearably vulgar and dangerous. My apologies. Next time, no. Classic is not bad. Once in a while. Matthias calmly got on the carriage. His long arms and legs gave off movements, were slow but steady. The carriage gradually picked up speed as it passed through the square and the bustling shopping streets. The separate wagon that was loaded with Matthias's baggage followed the carriage that was engraved with a golden crest off into the distance.